Hi there, Randy Hart from the Thompson Hart team at Royal LePage, bringing you your November update for 2486 and 2490 Old Bronte, where we look at everything that's sold and leased and the stats. All right, let's get into it. So for November, it was a slower month again. We had 0 properties sell in the buildings, but silver lining, we did have 2 properties conditionally sell at the time I did this report. One of those has now firmed up. They were asking $404,000. It is sold now at $390,000. We do have another property that's $429,000 that's sold conditionally. This is actually one that we listed. That one is still conditional. In terms of leases, we did have 3 properties that leased this month. There was a 1-bedroom for $2,200, and then there were 2 2-bedrooms that rented for $2,500 and $2,600. When we look at inventory in the building of active properties, there are 8 units available for sale. There is 5 1-bedroom units, and they range from $429,000 to $489,000. And then we have 3 2-bedroom units, and they range from $599,000 to $700,000. If we look at available properties for lease in the buildings, we have 8 1-bedroom units, and they range from $2,000 to $2,400 per month. We have a 1+ den that is available at $2,900. It is furnished. Sounds a little high, but it is fully furnished. We have, and then we have 3 2-bedroom units for rent, and they range between $2,600 to $3,200. So not a lot going on, but some positivity with the couple sales, and the leases are pretty normal. Inventory is not too high right now. It normally is a slower time as we get into November and December, but we'll see how things trend going forward. So if we look back at November 2024 to compare, very similar numbers. There was 1 sale and 2 leases in the buildings, so not a lot happening. But this time of year, it can be slower as people head towards Christmas, and there has been some that have expired or come down the market, looking to maybe put those back up in January. The Bank of Canada does have their next rate announcement coming up next week, so something to watch, but no real changes anticipated. We've had a few cuts over the last few announcements, but for this one, it will probably be just holding at the 2.25%, so no change. And lastly, before I let you go, if your tenant has given notice to you, or if you're thinking you would like to sell your property or at least find out what it's worth and talk about selling possibly in the new year, reach out. Again, it's Randy Hart with the Thompson Hart team at Royal LePage. Happy to run some comparables for you, talk about our staging that we offer, our marketing, and just run through everything with you. All right, we'll see you next month. Thanks.